Hello YouTube and welcome to Season 2 of the Road to Glory on FM21, Episode 1 with KSV Cercle Brugge. We are ready to go once again on the big YouTube Road to Glory with FM21, and I've picked an interesting dynamic this time around which I hope you are going to enjoy. We are going to be in the Belgian Pro League. We were talking about this on stream last week about potentially doing a lower league Road to Glory where we try and make the difficulty a bit harder than it was with Marseille and obviously Vitesse, where we were able to win the Champions League. And then off of the YouTubes, I managed to win the league with Marseille as well. So we are ready to go. We have had our pre-season. We had a big win against semi-pro side. Then US St. Malo, who are also a semi-professional side, beat us 3-0. And then I thought, we got to change up some stuff. We then went to FC Martigues, who are semi-pro, 1-3-2. I'm pretty sure we were 3-0 up early and they scored 2 goals late. Then we had Lires Kampen something or other, who are a professional Belgian Pro B side. We won 3-0. And then we actually went and beat Monaco 3-1. And this game was really impressive from us. We had William Goubels, who some of you may remember at Monaco. But Benyetta did score early. Fabregas started, Vollen started, Diarra started, Aguilar started. You know, it was a decent team. This isn't a weak Monaco side. Fofana came on off the bench. You know, Gelson Martins came on off the bench. Jovetic was there as well, who came on late. And we managed to get a big result there against Monaco. So some people might be saying, wait a minute, you're a tiny team from Belgium, why are you versing Monaco? And that is because we are actually an affiliated club with Monaco because we are owned by the same owners, okay? There's financial benefits for both teams. We're linked together, so we also get players for free to loan from Monaco. The other partnership we've got, the affiliate we've got, is with Sevilla. I've set this one up because I want to try and loan in some of the young guys that go through Sevilla. And then obviously most of them have release clauses. So for us, if we can look at their facilities, they've got excellent training, excellent youth, good academy coaching, good youth recruitment. So hopefully we can get some impressive talent here. Whilst I'm looking here, what's his release clause is 32 mil. Probably not going to get him. But in the future, we may be able to get some big sales from Sevilla. So the big thing is the squad. Let's go by ability. So we've got Thomas Dillon as our goalkeeper. We've got Kylian Hazard, who I believe is the brother of Eden and Thorgan. And there's Ethan Hazard here as a brother too. Where's he at? He's in the under 18 somewhere. Let's give him a scout. But we've got Kylian Hazard here, who has joined us from Chelsea, but he's our player. I've brought in Matthias Aguig-Garay, who, if you've played FIFA before, you would know all about him. He had a purple card on Ultimate Team. We've got John Ogu, who I've brought in as a free agent midfielder. Unbelievable. He literally can sit here, play centre mid for us, and he looks unreal. So that's as a ball-winning midfielder. As a centre midfielder on support, which is how he's playing, unbelievable. So I know he's not the most ideal signing, but on a free, I felt like, even if it's for one season, he definitely gives us some really good opportunities. So we've got Pavlovic here on loan. Where's he from? I'm assuming he's from Monaco. Wrong thing. He is from Monaco, and we don't have an option to buy him at the end of the season. We've got Hotic, who's a right winger for us, who is fine. We've then got William Goubels, who we had at Monaco, who I've brought in to play up front for us this season. Should be got fine in the Belgian league. We've got Marcelin, another centre-back from Monaco. Let me just double check. He is from Monaco. I went and rated Monaco on top of the guys that we had here. So we've lost Ueda, who's a centre-back. He's on loan somewhere. Where's he at? He is at Nimes. That's right. He's gone to France. And then we've got Canute, decent centre midfielder. And then we've got Ugbo here, who's an English striker who can play on the left wing for us if needed as well with that 15 pace. And we've got an option of a 4.5 mil option to buy at the end of the season. So if he kicks on for us this year, I might try and play him off the left as well, just to get him some game time. But we've got a really, really good squad here. Van Bruggen, decent midfielder for us. He'll probably play the half-back role in the formation that I've got set up, other than his heading, because he's 5'10", but he's fine in that role. I'm trying to get rid of Hogas here, try to make some money. few more loans. We've got this Enzo Milo who can play probably as a central midfielder as a Mazzala for us. Very, very solid as a Mazzala. We've got Biancorne, who we used to have as a right back, and then we've got Anthony Musaba, who's on loan from Monaco again. And it looks unbelievable. If I can just quickly get Musaba back up quick enough. Finishing's not ideal, which is why I think we're going to get Ugbo to play off the left. And then we've got plenty of guys with big potential. So obviously we've got Andy Koshi, who's one of our own, 5-star potential, very good central midfielder on support. Just need to develop some of the mental stuff. Passing is good, technique could probably improve, but definitely being in the Belgian league, we could easily get him more minutes. Vitinho is a right back for us who can kind of play the whole right wing, so he will step in a lot this season. We've got Da Silva Lopez, who's a very good central midfielder, another Mazzala for us too, so plenty of options moving forward, and he is our own player as well. So other than that, I think our media prediction, the season preview, has us in 10th, so it's going to be interesting. There's a few teams. You've got Brugge, Anderlecht, Standard Liège, Ghent, they're solid teams, which is why I wanted to go to Belgium, because I feel like the league is probably going to be open enough for us to give it a real crack, but also hard enough because we're not a big team. So this is the tactic I've come up with. It's a 4-3-3. I really want to try and make this 4-3-3 work. And whilst we're here, I want Ugbo in the starting 11 instead of you, and I want Ugbo starting off the left. So that's going to be our front three, I think, to start with. We've got Hotic, Gubels and Ugbo. We've got Hazard. We've got Milo, who can play on the right or here. But we've got Da Silva Lopez, who's probably more that Mazzala role. Canute's not really the halfback, is he? He's actually probably a bit better. He's 6'1". I think we'll use Kanate in that midfield role. And then we've got Van der Bruggen, who normally it'd be Ogu for me, but Van der Bruggen will do the job for us. Then we've got Silva, who's on loan, Pavlovic on loan, and on loan. Our whole defence is on loan practically, so not ideal. And our goalkeeper shouldn't be on loan. No, it's our goalkeeper. So we've got a few guys coming back from injury. We don't really have that many spots on the bench because of that reason. And I think for this part here, we have a massive game that we are about to play. As you can see, we're playing Ghent in the first game. So Anderlecht already have drawn, which is a bit different that I didn't anticipate. Standard Liège got a win, Club Brugge got a win, and it's time for the other Bruges team to step up and get a win. So we're getting William up front, Hotic, Ugbo, Van der Bruggen, Da Silva Lopez, Canute, Biancorne, Marcelin, Pavlovic, Silva, and De Dillon. So let's go. We've got minimum of 6 players developed in Belgium for 3 years. So we need to add one more player that's been developed here. Who probably hasn't? I'm going to assume we might try and take you out. Nah, damn it. I wish it showed me who... Okay, that didn't work either. I thought that would have worked. Is it out of their starting 11 before their 23rd birthday? Before their 23rd birthday. So 3 years before their 23rd birthday. How are we going to fit this? What change? I don't want to change the starting 11 because... How do we get this to work? Because we do have a lot of guys in here that aren't from here. We might take you out. There we go. All right. Extra left back in doesn't hurt us too much. Just means we don't have a backup striker on the bench, though. I'd like to try and bring one with us. We've got a right back. We've got a left back. We've got an attacking mid, another left back. Damn it. Okay, I knew it's not going to work. All right. We're just going to have to deal with it later. Let's go. That's what we're rolling with. Let's get into it. Big game for Cercle Bruges. Can we bring European and Belgian success to Bruges? That's what I want to see. So let's go. All the best. Have fun. This is not going to be an easy game to start off with against Ghent. So this is going to be a very, very tough game for us. I'm not expecting us to dominate, but hopefully we can do enough to get the job done. That's all I want to see. Well, we're on key. We're on key highlights. Let's go extended. As the ball falls to Canute. We've got the ball still. Biancorne, Lopez, ball through Will Gubels, and he cannot put it away. There we go. Positive start from us already. 2 shots, 1 on target, 63% possession, 68% possession against Ghent, which for me, I would never have anticipated. After this highlight, I wouldn't mind having a quick look at their team because I feel like, obviously, there's no Jonathan David there anymore. Gubels is through again, and it was a good opportunity. So let's quickly have a look at the opposition team. And Ogiafoe is probably the only name I recognise. They're playing a 5-2-2-1. So, interesting setup. 4-3-3 should work okay against it. But we've had 58% of the ball. We've had all the chances so far. Let's praise the boys. They've started really, really well. This would have been a game that I naturally probably would have scratched and said, I'm not expecting a win. So if we can just get a positive result here to start the season, then I'm going to be one very happy manager. As Ugbo finds Silva, Van der Brugge, Silva. Look at this good football from the boys. Interesting ball in. But there's just not that set up for the counter-attack too. You know, if they're trying to just clear the ball, they've got one striker sitting up there. Their wingers are dropping in really deep, which I felt for a team like Ghent, they'd be more on the front foot, which I'm not going to complain about, because if they're going to let us dominate the game at home, then I'm sure we've got the quality to get a goal at some point. Here we go. Ugbo takes off with his pace, finds Will, chips him, 1-0. Willem Goebels. We need to be exploiting this relationship we have with Monaco. That's what we're going to be doing for the first few years, I think, until we establish ourselves at the top of the Belgian division, because that's where we're going to get a lot of our creativity from. A lot of our better players for now are going to be coming on freeze from Monaco. So obviously William Goebels might be someone that we bring in for a few seasons in a row before we actually decide to buy him, if we do, or if we just get to use him to get us in the Champions League potentially. That's how I'm sort of thinking about things, is just using that Monaco youth system as our own practically, and picking and choosing who we want from that youth academy. So here we go. Ball in, it's dealt with, it's cleared off the line, and it's a goal kick. There we go. It's half time. We're 1-0 up against Ghent. I never would have thought that we would have been in this position going into half time. So Van der Brugge finds Ugbo. Silva, here we go. Can he find a good ball in? Finds a throw in. So far so good for the boys in green here at home. The possessions dropped to 54%. So Ghent are starting to get on the ball a little bit. Ugbo's picked up an injury, so let's make a change. We've got Hazard on the bench, which is who I'm going to go with. I'm going to tell him, go make the difference, because we've got Hazard, the name, we've got Hazard, the player, and hopefully he can turn into a mini Eden Hazard for us. Here we go, Silva, Ugbo, Silva, Canute. Look at the football we're playing. We're just moving the ball around so well. Great switch. Opens the space up for Lopez, and it's straight at the goalkeeper. So there we go. First sub has been made. Can we just make sure we don't concede? It's a good chance as well, but we do manage to keep it out. So here we go. Ball in, dealt with. Well done. Actually, the one thing I probably need to show you is our facilities as well. I haven't done that yet. So here we go. Another corner. Hazard picks it up in the number 7 strip. Gets by one. Goebels. Oh, that was the chance to go 2-0 up against Ghent. That would have been absolutely fantastic. Hazard leaves the ball behind him, but I think he was offside. So not ideal from young Hazard. But here we go. I'm going to change up the midfield. I'm getting a bit worried now that we've got a couple cards in the centre of midfield. So we're going to go with that, and we're going to go with that. That's our 3. I'm assuming we got 5 subs as well because it's season 1. So here we go. So far we've kept Ghent to just 1 shot on target though, which I think is pretty impressive for us. Here we go. Hazard on the break. Can we find something? Hazard driving. Can't get the ball in. Hold tick. We still kept the ball. It's Da Silva. Lopez. Leandro goes absolutely smack. Puts one into the top bins. And we are 2-0 up against AA Ghent in our first game in charge of the road to glory. Good ball. Bang. First time. Absolutely catches the goalkeeper off guard. And there we go. 2-0 up at home. It falls to Lopez again. Can we find a third? Willem Goebels cannot get by his man. And it's Yaremchuk. And now Ghent looking to build up, which they did okay, but then hoof the long ball. This is some excellent football from the boys. I'm pretty happy with this 4-3-3 that I've created. It looks like we've got a penalty now as well. This 4-3-3 has been playing really, really well. And it's been a system that I love using in real life, but I've never been able to actually get it to go well on FM. So hopefully I've found a system for us to use on FM. Who's taking it? And there it is. Didn't even get a chance to say his name. Van Houten, Milhouse scores for us. Makes it 3-0. Who would have thought? Time to change the fullbacks, I reckon. And then we're going to call it a day. Then the right back. I don't have a right back. I do have a right back. We're going to do that. Biancorne. And then swap with Corrin. And that's our 5 subs. And can we just hold on now? As long as we don't concede 3 or 4, then I'll be very happy. Biancone, Biancone, ball in. Millhouse almost nods it in for us. And this is a statement to the rest of the league. We've kept Ghent to 1 shot on target. We've had 8 ourselves. The possession's dropped off a little bit, so they've really started to come and play in the second half of this game. But it's too little, too late, unfortunately, for AA Ghent. And probably the positive is that we're doing this with a few injuries, and it's Dino Hotic who has gone and scored another screamer for us. He's picked the ball up inside our own half, driving at the Ghent defence, who were just retreating, and bang, he hits it hard and along the ground and puts us 4-0 up against AA Ghent. I would have never thought that we would have got this type of result against Ghent in my wildest dreams when I loaded up this save and saw that was our first fixture. So massive prompts to the boys in green. We are sitting top of the table on goal difference, and I would never have thought that at all. And we are just playing some brilliant football with a lot of our bench guys as well. And that's it. The whistle has gone. We have won. What a result. A very nice victory. Well done. Let's go look at our facilities as well. Ugbo's out for a day. That is fine. Gubel's had a debut to remember. Yes, he did. He's valued at 1.7 mil, and he is going to be absolutely fantastic for us this season. As that number 9, I think he just suits that role very, very well. Even as a deep lying forward, I think I've got it set as an attack duty, so that he just fits that system really, really well. The other thing we'll look at quickly is our facilities. We have average youth recruitment. We've got good academy coaching though. We've got good youth facilities and great training facilities. So we're actually pretty good. Hopefully we can try and go through that. We've got 63 mil in the bank. I did not realise that. Can we make a board request then to improve our, our youth recruitment? Is that part of our facilities? Or was that part of our networking youth recruitment? There we go. Did it get approved? I don't think it did. And it didn't get approved, which is a bit unfortunate. You haven't been with us long enough. All right. All good. We'll focus on what we've got. We'll come back to that later in the season. So if you've enjoyed episode 1, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on the Road to Glory 2.0. Make sure you have a look at all the links that are on your screen. We are also on Twitch at Porty29 as well. And I hope you have a fantastic day.